Hey, everybody, it's Eddie from Tokyo. This is your cryptocurrency update from Japan, and we're going to talk a little Ripple and XRP because spring is at it again. They are really seriously driving the adoption and the utility of XRP. There is a component to this story I want to point out. This is all about BRD. They are a Swiss company that builds a mobile cryptocurrency wallet. And it was back in January of this year that SBI also invested in this company. They gave them 15 million to run with, and they now have 2.5 million customers, and they're in 170 countries. They have a little over 6 billion under their protection. So Ripple Xpring is joining, and it is going to bring 750 million. What is that money going to do? Well, it's going to enable BDR to implement the XRP ledger. That is a big deal. And you can see on the App Store that the rating is a 4.4 out of 5. And considering there are 4,000 unique ratings, I think that rating is probably very accurate. So on the support page, you can see that this app connects directly to the cryptocurrency network it supports. There are no accounts or usernames with the BRD app. And instead, you have a wallet where you store your money, and it's just like a physical wallet where you put the cash in, except that it is over the internet and it holds digital money. So this deal again is another major move by Ripple to drive the adoption of XRP. Ethan Beard said that they support mission-driven companies that have the potential to transform money. And BRD said that it is their plan to be the cheapest and easiest place to buy XRP moving forward, and this will be done without the need of exchanges. That is really transformational. Oh, we have a big surprise from Japan. Japan legalizes cryptocurrency donations to politicians with no limits in place. So it's a very surprising move by the government. Politicians can now receive these unlimited donations without any need of disclosing them to the concerned authorities. We continue to see a pro stance in Japan for the adoption of cryptocurrency. And here we have a tweet today from David Marcus. He is the lead of the Libra project for Facebook. We now know that 5 companies have left the project: eBay, Visa, MasterCard, Stripe, Mercado Pago. eBay says they're sympathetic to the vision. However, at this time, they're not going to proceed. Visa says they want regulatory compliance and they may return. MasterCard says that they might reconsider, but not for now. Stripe, well, they, I think, received a lot of political pressure. Let me explain a little bit more about that, because there is a letter that has been revealed, and it was written by 2 senators. It comes from Senator Brian Schatz and Senator Sherrod Brown. It went to Stripe, Visa, and MasterCard, and they have deep concerns as Facebook has not provided enough information of how they're going to prevent criminal and terrorist financing. And then, boy, this next one, they really hit him hard. They said that the weakness in risk management systems with the 12 million reports of child sexual abuse where photos and videos being shared on Messenger is a perfect example how they are unable to handle that sort of risk. And then this is the really interesting part, and I quote, "If you take this on, you can expect a high level of scrutiny from regulators, not only on Libra-related payment activities, but on all payment activities." And if I take you back to the quote of David Marcus for his tweet, he said, "Special thanks to Visa and MasterCard for sticking it out until the 11th hour. The pressure has been intense," understatement, "and I respect their decision to wait until there's regulatory clarity for Libra to proceed versus the invoked threats by many on their business." So did that letter sound like a threat? You bet it did. On Wednesday, the 23rd, Zuckerberg will have to testify before Congress over Libra, and he will go to this hearing as the only witness. So since Brad Garlinghouse went on his speaking tour, his interview tour, his podcast tour, his Fox News tour, there are just a lot of positive articles being written. I think it was very beneficial that he did that. It was a success. This is an example of one of those articles. XRP is a better Bitcoin. So it also turns out that the XRP army loves podcasts. The Brad Garlinghouse and Pompliano episode doubled nearly every other episode for 2019. Yeah, you go, Brad. Keep it up. The exposure is great. And Galgatron always keeps me smiling. There's a great commentary that was tweeted out. It's about the XRP ledger that is now officially indisputably 100% decentralized. Ripple no longer has veto or stopping power, and it is, and I quote, that moment when your baby is all grown up and leaves for college. In regards to the Ripple validators, there are a couple of new operators. One is the blockchain Korea, and it happens to be connected to the Korea University Blockchain Security Research Center. Yeah, it's really good that they are on board. Okay, everybody, if you want to run your own validator, Weezy Win back in February 2018 wrote how you can do it, and in these 4 easy steps, which only take 5 to 10 minutes, and then you can jump to the bottom of the screencast for the how-to. It's possible. You can do it. So I'll put a link to this in the description below. That might be something that you're interested in. We are jumping to the fluff, and we're talking rain. Yeah, we're talking rain because we are in the middle of a very violent typhoon right now, and it has caused a lot of problems because of the flooding. They even did a emergency discharge of a dam because it reached its full capacity, and there are a lot of rivers also that have overflowed their banks. So I think in the morning we're going to find that there is a lot of damage. The winds have died down right now, but we had record rain, and I mean record rain. It is expected that Tokyo will receive over 30 inches. That's 800 millimeters. Yeah, 800 millimeters of rain in a 48-hour period. It's just unbelievable. There's never been anything like it before. Rain is a big theme in Japan, even though the main islands have 4 distinct seasons. Still, it does get its share of rain. And part of the beauty in the ukiyo-e, which are the woodblock prints that come from the Edo period, this one is from the early 1800s. Rain is a very, very common theme. This is one of my favorites. This is an old ancient pine that sits next to Lake Biwa near Kyoto. And look how the artist depicts the rain with the streaks of the sumi ink. It's very, very nice. But because of this rain, there is also a lovely functional ornament. It's called a kusarido, and it channels the water away from the buildings. So these rain chains, or kind of water spouts, are an attractive element of design. Here you see one hanging at the corner of the eaves of a traditional home, and here is one shown at a Buddhist temple. Here is one at a storefront, and then even in a very contemporary, modern construction, it works. It really works. And this one I thought was quite beautiful. Not only the view, but the deck and the window and everything about it is just so great. So you can even find them on these contemporary buildings where the whole front of the facade is hanging with kusari-do. They're often made of metal. They come in all shapes and sizes. But they allow the rain to gently cascade down in a very artistic way. And it has a beautiful sound too. You can find them on Amazon. And I do hope that you incorporate that into your environment. All right, everybody, do take care. Sayonara for now. Bye-bye.